is for the GCW Women's Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the special guest referee for this match.
Looks like finally we're going to get some officiating. Special guest referee. Guest official. This is going to be great. We may get some of the best officiating of the year right here tonight. Former ladies champion Tracy Taylor going to be the guest official. Oh, Pell City doesn't know what to think about this. And the whole front row just passed out. Look at him. She's got her official hat on. That's what I'm talking about, the referee cap. I like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger.
This is better than they play the Tootsie Roll at one of these country karaoke bars. Big rematch here between the champion Pandora and Fantasy. Fantasy beat Pandora all she wanted a month ago right here in Pell City. And now we have a little more down the middle officiating, and Tracy Taylor here as the special guest referee. A lot of interesting things going into this story right here. This is going to be one heck of a matchup. A lot of outside elements. You know Tracy wants that championship back. Fantasy came real close, and you know she wants a shot at it. She wants to run as the GCW Ladies Champion. The problem with that is...
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing...
Out there trying to take a bite of something. It was hot. A lot of chameleons out there trying to change up. Anytime something new comes along, everybody wants a bite.
I'm saying the problem is right here.
GCW Women's Champion from New York City. She is on like a bomb, Pandora.
Yep, that's the problem. They both want that championship. Pandora holds that championship. She really doesn't have any intentions of letting it go either. Well, you talk about a lady who's changed. Pandora would be it. She used to have her act together, but she's gone out and wants to spend time with these fans. That doesn't hold on to championships, though. Well, Lane, I'm glad you're back.
Good to be back.
A lot of elements going into this right here.
Oh, yes.
How about that? Tracy discharging of the streamers. A little interesting she threw it Pandora's way in.
Very true.
How about Tracy and her official cap? How about that? That's not being a professional. Pandora had a little slip and fall outside, it appears.
Up and bell sounds. We are now officially underway.
How about this? Tracy and her referee had already been more professional than anybody else who got back there calling matches. When do you see them work out?
Where in the hell did that come from?
Keeps the line out of her eyes so she can make a more accurate count. You haven't done much officiating, have you?
Yes, I have actually. Been there, done that. Still have a striped shirt.
I'm just saying, Tracy showing right down the middle, professional here.
And I think it still fits.
I doubt that. I doubt that. How about this? Pandora is already, she's turning it around on Fantasy. Fantasy got the early advantage. But, you know, Pandora's not going to give up this championship without a fight.
Oh, good grief, no.
I'm going to change it to Pandora. That's a better name for it. She's not the Pandora of old. This is a Pandora. She likes the people behind her.
I'm not sure if it's a case of she likes the fans or she respects the fact that the fans respects her. Try saying that 3 times fast. That.
But why would you really care if they respect you? She's a champion. It shouldn't matter if they respect her. She's a champion.
There is a certain appreciation that goes into knowing the fans respect your talents and ability and your effort.
Yeah, I'm looking around this building. I can see where that's a real vote of confidence there.
Now, look, I'm just going to lay it out there real quick. Of course, right now, Pandora looking to keep the advantage. No, being rolled over by Fantasy. Count of 1.
And Tracy Taylor right in there to make the count. In position to make the count. I don't know that we're going to know how to call this match having an official that does that.
I dare you to call her Father Time.
Why in the world would I say something like that?
It's in your nature.
She's doing a fair job.
Oh! Fantasy in control of the situation.
Yes, she is.
Pandora rolling it over, resetting, looking to try to get the balance. Rolls through, escape. Point.
Yeah, so I was about to say, experience of Pandora coming through here.
Comes back in for the side headlock. Tracy Taylor's right there checking for the possible submission.
It's going to be really hard for Fantasy to throw something at Pandora that she hadn't seen before.
And vice versa. I'll lay it out there like that because Fantasy, actually very skilled competitor, has gone all across the Southeast and up and down the Eastern Seaboard.
Oh, yeah, a month ago right here at Pell City, she came very close.
Yes, she did. Sets. Reversal into the ropes. Fantasy off the ropes, comes in, sets. Pandora up and under, around, quick knee to the midsection, switches knees to the midsection, comes in, arm wringer, sets. Nice Russian leg sweep by Home Like a Bomb. Pandora floats over, doesn't hook the leg, 2, no.
Consistent 2 count right there, in position. Good point of view to see where the shoulders are at. Right down the middle. Great job on Tracy Taylor's part. But let me ask you this. If you're Pandora, I'm going to say especially Pandora because she's the ladies champion and really has the history with Tracy. But if you're either one, if you're Pandora or Fantasy.
1, 2, no.
Way to kick out on Fantasy's part. But how does it affect your game plan knowing that the official in that ring is a lady who is synonymous with the GCW Ladies Championship in Tracy Taylor?
You want the truth of the matter right now? I can give it to you very clearly. You go that much more above and beyond. Hard forearm shots by Pandora. Nice back elbows being thrown. However, does have the count of 5 to break. And believe me, Pandora knows this.
Absolutely. She knows that there's a referee right there that's going to force that break and not relax the rules.
Fantasy turn of the tables right now. Punches and kicks to the midsection of Calm Like a Bomb. Pandora, the GCW Women's Champion, and Taylor right there for the count.
Right, again, Tracy Taylor down the middle, not letting Fantasy get away with any more than she's letting Pandora get away with.
Now, what I was going to say a minute ago real quick. Now, wait a minute. We're going to need a count on this one, Tracy. Come on. There's count of 1, 2. Kilgore school.
No, absolutely not. Kilgore would just now be getting to 1.
Maybe.
That bursitis in his shoulder helps. It slows down his wind-up. Right there again, consistent with her counts. And she's warning her. She's warning her right there. Back it off the ropes. And Fantasy complies.
You go a little bit further. You go above and beyond to make sure that person who is gunning for your title knows that you know who they are.
Well, Fantasy's letting Pandora know exactly who she is right now. If not, she got introduced real well there. And Tracy right there to check the submission. Very clear that it is not. Pandora's a fighter. Oh, smart move by Fantasy there. Rolled that submission right into a pinning combination.
Keeping the leg big scissors in place. However, Pandora fighting her way out. Breaks the hold, comes over, mount. Hard forearm shots.
Forearm shots, perfectly legal.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that, Panda. If you think that you're going to make Pandora give up, you're in for a long night.
Very long night. Fantasy sets Pandora, no reversal in play. Fantasy off the ropes. Pandora misses with the clothesline block, sets over and under. Oh!
Looks like Fantasy's been doing a little homework. She has her scouted.
1, 2, no. Did not hook the leg. Lackluster cover by Fantasy on that one. Gotta call it out even.
Absolutely. You're not in there with somebody who just got out of wrestling school. You're in there with Pandora, one of the most decorated ladies wrestlers out there.
Swing and a miss, nope.
Take nothing lightly.
And drops her straight back with the hair whip.
And here we are. Look, Fantasy has stepped up her game. She came very close a month ago, and she seems to have learned her lessons and is putting it to work right here on Pandora. Tracy explaining about the hair. She was there to make the break.
Drops the leg.
Oh.
Calf straight across the throat.
With authority.
Definitely so.
And Fantasy wants that championship, and I don't blame her. You don't want to be in the GCW Ladies Division if you don't want to be the champion.
If you don't aspire to be the very best, pack up and go home. And these two ladies want to show that they are the best. Pandora, the defending champion right now. Fantasy, #1 contender, getting the match in play. A little bit of showboating right there. Finally comes over. Hooks the leg, count of 2, no.
If you don't want to pack up and go home, Fantasy seems to be willing to help you pack up and go home.
Yeah.
How about that, Pandora?
Hard right hands raining down by Fantasy. Challenger for the GCW Women's Championship.
Again, and it makes me curious. Is Tracy as the referee, is that taking Pandora out of her game? Does it distract her, or has Fantasy just come misprepared?
The last time we were in Pell City, Alabama, now palm like a bomb, Pandora rocking the forearms, rocking the elbow straight to the jaw. Fantasy sets, reversal. Pandora into the corner, comes in, back elbow, takes Fantasy down, comes back up. Granted by the hair, we're coming over. Bulldog!
Here we go, and Tracy Taylor in position to make the count. Oh, what happened to Pandora here? What have we here? Tracy was there to make the cover. Pandora going for the Bulldog. Here's Pandora.
Now,
rung her own bell.
Comes over.
Oh, giving her the count to get up.
1, 2, no.
Way to go deep into the reserves on Fantasy right there to get that shoulder up.
Now, unfortunately, Tracy Taylor way out of position on that count.
I don't think so. She was going in to make
She was across the ring.
She was going in to make the count after Pandora hit the Bulldog.
And I was going to bring this up a second ago, but I'm going to go ahead and do it now real quick. The last time these two faced, hard clothesline by Pandora. Takes Fantasy right back down. Comes over. Back elbow. Takes Fantasy straight back down second time around. Set in position. Brings her around. Drop straight.
This is not where Fantasy wants to be. Pandora's about to take this home.
1, 2, no.
Way to kick out by Fantasy. She's not letting that championship slip away just yet.
The last time these two saw each other was in Pell City, Alabama back in February, and Tracy Taylor had some very unkind words for Calm Like a Bomb Pandora, which also has me thinking right now, and I'm going to go ahead and ask you point blank, what is the connection between Tracy Taylor and the powers that be?
There is no connection between Tracy Taylor and the powers that be. She's married to the Hawaiian hitman Micah Taylor, but that's their personal business. I don't like to air their laundry here for everybody.
Drop! Pandora coming over, hooks the leg, leans back. 1, 2, 3.
Right there. Fair count by Tracy, big win by Pandora.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the fall and the match, and still your GCW Women's Champion, Calm Like the Bomb, Pandora!
Big win for Pandora. Tracy being the champion that she is, the class act that she is, helping the champ up. Tracy knows what it's like to be the ladies champion, showing her a little respect. Kudos right here. Hats off to Tracy right there. Hats off to Pandora. Big win. Great challenge by Fantasy Fall. Class act right there in the ring.
I smell a rat.
Where?
Up! Right there!
Oh! My goodness, what did Pandora say to her?
I I saw it coming, Tracy. I hate to break it to you. After last time these two faced off, these two had the stare down here in Pell City.
I don't. She's whatever Pandora said to her. Tracy's setting her straight. I don't blame you. You got to stick up for yourself. I don't blame you. Well, interesting. Wait a minute. Yeah, well, it does look better with Tracy than it does with Pandora. Can't argue that. That's what a ladies champion looks like, Pandora. Well, you wanted her attention. I believe you got it. Tracy Taylor says she's ready to be your next GCW Ladies Champion. Unfortunately, it's going to be at the expense of that lady right there. That's a personal touch. You just hold the belt that Tracy wants.
Welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, the following one-on-one contest is slated for one fall with a 30-minute time limit.
Oh, mi amigo!
Ladies and gentlemen, from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in 215 pounds, he is the Latin sensation and Garza.
Oh, here we go, Mr. Garza. Entertaining fellow, always likes to go out and meet and greet the people. He doesn't know any better. There's a lot of potential in Garza if he wasn't such a placater to the fans. Guy's got a lot going for him. He just wastes too much time cussing up the people.
You normally say that, and I see where you're coming from on that one. The Latin sensation, ever so popular superstar here in Global Championship Wrestling. Hold on.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Back from a recent tour. Let's go. Oh, brother. Here comes his opponent. Yeah, this ought to be great. Gotta love O'Hagan. This guy and his ego take two separate flights. And he's able to run around and enjoy himself right now. This is the man that cost Dan Sawyer the World Tag Team Championship. Don't think we've forgotten about it. Yeah, he's healthy and bouncing now. Yeah, dance to the fans. They were more important than friendship to you.
Once again, this match scheduled for one fall, 30-minute time limit. Garza versus Mr. O'Hagan.
Let me tell you. I really don't know who I'm going to pull for. I think I'm going to go for Garza.
I figured you'd go to the snack bar during this match.
No, but I'm glad you reminded me. Would you care for anything?
Actually, yeah, I'd like a green monster.
Yeah, hold on.
You gonna get your production assistant?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
So one now, no salt, though. On the rocks, no salt. Garza. You see, I've got a real problem with O'Hagan. I know he's not addressing his comments toward me.
A little bit of levity right there by Mr. O'Hagan, also formerly an official here in Global Championship Wrestling.
He's a real funny guy. This is a guy who doesn't understand the value of friendship. He's a man that cost Dan Sawyer the Tag Team Championship of the world. I just don't have a lot going on for Mr. O'Hagan anymore. I used to respect him. Kick his butt, Garza.
Collar and elbow tie by the middle of the ring right now. Nope, sliding back away. Little athleticism in play from Mr. O'Hagan and Antonio Garza. Setting, test of strength, maybe.
Garza goes ahead and hits him with that waddle hard necktie over.
Side cinch. Side headlock. Advantage O'Hagan up.
Yeah, don't speak too soon.
No, and right back to the side headlock. Comes up, sets, wrist lock, arm wringer, hammer lock, side headlock. Here we go, off the ropes. Garza, nice shoulder block, drop down O'Hagan.
Hello, O'Hagan.
Now, here's the thing. Normally, the one with the momentum would be the one knocking someone down. This time, Garza didn't budge.
Garza, he's been absent lately, and looks like he's spent a little time in the gym. He's never been short on power, but he's looking in some really good shape. Of course, old Mitchell Flick over there, he does all his break dancing, so it's hard to hold on to him anyway.
Going for the waist cinch. Garza able to block. Comes over, works on, gets his own rear waist lock. Try saying that 3 times fast.
Yeah, one of those holds. He's got that on there. But look at this, Eddie. Garza, he seems to be a little more focused. Maybe the time off's done him some good.
And that's a good thing. Well, okay, I've got to say, yes, that's a good thing, being more focused. I do agree that Garza has a tendency to play to the fans a little bit too much.
And so does O'Hagan, though. That's the problem.
Yes, there is a time and a place for everything, regardless. And when it all comes down and everything is said and done, let's put it all in perspective. The fans in the stands, I appreciate them. Thank you for coming to a Global Championship Wrestling live event. The energy you can draw from the fans on occasion is a beautiful thing.
Please try taking a shower before you come. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to encourage them to clean up.
From there, inside the ring, when the bell rings, the fans can only help you so much. Arm drag takeover by O'Hagan, beautifully done. Garza right back up, make it 3 in a row.
And I hope Garza has come to see that. Oh, I like this. Very smart on Garza's part. He's not letting O'Hagan get any momentum.
And here's the thing, you and I have had discussions in previous days about the factor of how quality does come into play when you mention the words and oh, no.
Trying to try to cheap shot somebody. Kick him around, Garza.
Quick kick to the midsection by O'Hagan. Both men feeling the result. Up and in. Oh, head first to the post.
This is nothing more than an average Saturday night to Garza. Kick him around the ring.
Now, wait a minute. Remember, O'Hagan's from Boston. They scrap up there, too.
Not like they do in Mexico.
I ain't saying a word. Address all complaint letters, too. Oh, my gosh.
Hello. This. I like this. Garza is a man who's sending a message. He wants attention. I say give him some.
Hooks the leg 2. No. Referee Robinson, 2.5.
Now, Robinson out of position, I think. Garza is on point.
Working with the flat of the foot very close to the point of the toe, but still maintained a legal status. That, however, was a close fist.
Absolutely not. That was an open shot.
That was a Greco-Roman knucklehead.
I'm impressed, Lane. I came into this match expecting a good match between these guys.
So was I.
This has just gone to another level for me.
Off the ropes. Flat of the foot, top of the head. Guess what won? The foot.
Indeed. Guess what's winning, Garza?
1, 2.
Where is the referee? That was a 3 count, I believe.
Robinson was there. I gave him that one. He is up and down. Flat of the foot, top of the head. Winner, foot.
Look at this. Is a new Antonio Garza, and I am impressed. Now, where's the referee here? There we go. The referee won't step in. Garza will take care of it himself. That was a closed fist in the midsection by O'Hagan.
O'Hagan off the ropes, comes in, sets up and over. Beautiful high back body drop by Garza.
I'm impressed. I knew it was going to be back and forth, but Garza is on a mission right here.
Yes, he is. Relentless in the effect. Comes over. No, you're not going to get O'Hagan like that. I'm sorry, you're going to have to hook the leg.
No, but if you took one of those steel chairs and slid it in the ring and then did a pile driver on it, I think we'd get a 3 count.
That would also be called a disqualification.
Only if the referee catches you.
It ain't cheating if you don't get caught, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Drops the leg straight across the head.
Did you see the air he got on that?
Yes, I did. Comes in, check the shoulders, 2, no.
I've always said the man has springs in his shoes. I think he just proved it right.
Man, jetpack in there.
He may have it. Give it to O'Hagan to kick out. The guy's a bone, but way to fight back.
O'Hagan is one of the most tenacious competitors you will find anywhere.
Yeah, if he fought back like that, he and Dan Sawyer might still be tag team champions.
Look, he gave it everything he had on that circumstance. Unfortunately, in this particular... Don't get me started on this.
I just made a point. It's not my fault you don't agree.
Oh, kick straight to the chest. Down goes O'Hagan. Comes over. No, stomp, missed.
It's a little low, I think. He got him with the boot in the head, but where was that shin?
O'Hagan down hard in the middle of the ring. Garza slowly rolling him over. Robinson there, 1, 2, no.
Robinson's slowly into position where Garza might be going to the pay window right here.
You just don't like any referees, do you?
Not global. I haven't found anybody that's really repping it.
Once again, you just don't like referees, do you?
I would like to institute IQ tests. I do know that.
Would you be willing to subject yourself to one just the same?
Well, sure, you need something to be the basis for everybody else to start off with.
You heard it here first, kids. Just like you heard that knife-edge chop.
I'd like to hear another one.
Sets hard to the corner. Garza, clothesline, drops O'Hagan down.
I'll take a clothesline in the corner if I can't get the top. Look at this. All right, where's O'Hagan? Let's look at it. Let's play devil's advocate here a little bit. Has Garza stepped it up that much? Hello. He wants to go ahead and give up. That'd be the smart thing.
Beautiful move.
Antonio Garza is letting people know he does not want to be forgotten in that middleweight championship ranking.
Oh, believe me, I'm one of the first ones in his corner, and this right here is a reason why. I have never seen Garza use this type of submission move before.
And I don't believe Mr. O'Hagan has either. He's struggling with it.
O'Hagan looking to get the edge back, gets down to both feet, comes around from there. Hard clothesline, takes down O'Hagan.
All right, now my question I was going to ask you, has Garza stepped up his game this much, or is Dan Sawyer in O'Hagan's head that much? Is O'Hagan worried about what's going on?
Garza comes in. Oh, nice fall away backsplash. Comes over, this time hooks the leg, both legs in too, no.
I'm telling you what, Antonio Garza came to do business this evening.
Yes, he did. You said it perfectly a minute ago. I'll give him credit on that one point blank. He wants to make sure that everybody knows his name is in the heart of the order. Up around sets, comes through. Yes, nailed him.
Great comeback by O'Hagan.
Count 1, 2, 3.
That was a fast count. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna disagree with that. I'm gonna take issue. That was a fast count. I don't blame Antonio Garza for questioning.
From nowhere, O'Hagan comes back, picks up the necktie, gets the 3 count.
Oh, what I would call a fast count, but O'Hagan has Mike Cruz coming up.
Yes, he does.
Matchup.
And everybody knows Cruz likes to push it to a whole nother level. I will say this, agree or disagree, Antonio Garza took it to O'Hagan from start to finish. O'Hagan's got to consider himself lucky. He may have underestimated Garza, but if O'Hagan thinks for a second he can underestimate Cruz in this circumstance, he's got a rude awakening coming. O'Hagan on top tonight, 3 count victory over Antonio Garza. This is a man you never cross.
I don't recommend it. But we're in Pell City. It's hard to explain things to these people.
These are some of the nicest people you will ever run across.
No, actually, I was just out there with them, and I'm going to tell you, no, they're not very friendly.
Well, considering a lot of people here are still kind of irked, ticked, torqued, upset, mad, pissed at the shenanigans y'all pulled in February here in, at the GCW Live event, round 1 of the JYD Memorial.
Well, you're always in the past. We're talking about the present. We've done nothing to them. They're upset. And it's because they don't understand it. They would listen, they would understand. They wouldn't be mad.
While I have a quick second, want to remind everybody, drop over and say hi. Facebook.com/GCW Photos. Our official Facebook photo account. Like it, love it, tag it.
Never mind the photographer, ignore him. This is what I like. Muddbone takes his time. He really gets under the skin of these kids.
Yes, he does.
I enjoy that.
That scares me when you and I actually agree on something.
It's funny. I'm still waiting to get to my good part. I haven't found the. Wait, I love it when the parents get mad. That's my favorite. Yeah, get that kid right there. He had some bad things to say to me earlier. Scare him real good.
Let me guess. He spoke bad about your PA, right?
Well, he wasn't friendly about anything. He didn't care for the PTB or me. I think he was a bull stressor for me.
And let me clarify something real quick. There's been speculation all around questioning statuses coming out of the first night of the JYD Memorial. I'm going to lay this on the line very clearly and very succinctly. For those who think that the hashtag PTB are going to have any effect with my standing status and presence in Global Championship Wrestling, I will give it to you very clearly. Kids, I ain't going anywhere.
I would straighten up and fly right then if it were me.
Careful how you consider the notion of flying, Mr. Cosper.
I will. You know what I'm thinking about flying about right here? Well, this is a great opportunity for Muddbone. GCW Heavyweight Championship. Great chance. It's been a while since he's had the opportunity. This is a guy who deserves a shot. We're going to be graced by Mr. Tutwiler. This is going to be interesting. He's always has something enlightening to say. Fans love him. Kind of curious his thoughts too. Especially knowing that he's managing a marked man.
You've been nothing but a disappointment to me.
Oh. Say what? What have we here? How about that? Oh. History does repeat itself, doesn't it? How about this?
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's actually one fall. The Mystic Muddbone. Taking on the GCW Heavyweight Champion, AJ Steele. Your referee for this non-title matchup, David Kilgore.
That's a weird non-title. That's interesting. because it appears Mr. Tutwiler has pulled the swerve. History's come back. He and Muddbone a lot of history, and I was going to talk about that.
They do have a past together.
Father Time right on top of things here. There we go.
Bell sounds. We are underway in Pell City, Alabama, at the Pell City Civic Center. One-on-one competition. Once again, this is non-title. AJ Steele, the Mystic Muddbone, and somebody's just been handed the weirdest notice I've ever seen on the spot. And this is being done before a matchup?
That says to me, AJ Steele's gotten cross with the boss. There's a lot of that going around lately. Tutwiler gave him his walking papers right there. Against Muddbone, though.
And these are two powerhouses.
Absolutely, but this is something to think about this. AJ Steele was just Pearl Harbored right here. I'm not saying Pearl Harbor. Giving official notice is a better way to put it. But
he was blindsided.
But Tutwiler, you know, has been talking with Muddbone. They go way back. So how prepared is Muddbone on the weaknesses of AJ Steele right here?
Knowing Muddbone the way that I do, this man is a student of the game, literally. Don't let the exterior fool you. Up and over, nice Beal takeover.
Well, I'm just going to say this in the interest of competition because honestly, what AJ Steele has, we know that the Hawaiian Hitman Micah Taylor is in his future. How much damage is Muddbone going to do here?
Muddbone will do as much damage as humanly possible to any opponent that gets in his way, and knowing the fact that it is the heavyweight champion in Global Championship Wrestling, going to make it that much more enticing for the Mystic. However, hard shots to the arm, looking to disable that left arm.
Absolutely, and hey, and let's look at it this way too. Tutwiler doesn't come into anything without a plan. A victory over AJ Steele in the non-title match would put Muddbone right at the top.
Yes, it would. Off the rope, set, swinging a miss on the clothesline. Muddbone offset. Beautiful deep arm drag. Sets, does it again. That's two in a row. And Muddbone backing up for a second. Strategy or strategery, if you want to use that word.
I'm gonna say strategy because Teddy Tutwiler has a strategy. Let's look at this. He just walked out here managing the champion. He just fired the champion from his stable. He no longer manages the GCW Battle Lines.
Ooh, looked a little bit low. Hard right hand by Muddbone.
He's going to be wanting to replace that pretty quickly, don't you think? Is Muddbone the man is that the charge he's going to send after AJ?
That's a good question. And I know swinging a miss on the elbow drop. Steele sets, brings him up. Hesitation slam.
The power of AJ Steele is unmatched.
I've got to sit back and say this. I've seen the power displayed by Muddbone in the early seconds of this match with those Beal takeovers. You do not ever underestimate the Mystic from San Monique.
I'll agree with that. I'm still going to say power advantage AJ. Muddbone's not a weakling by any stretch. But this is a great plan. I'm starting to see the logic behind Tutwiler. I know if it were me and it were one of my guys out there in this situation, I would do all the damage I could to AJ and then pin him or take the victory any way I could to get my man a #1 contender spot. Do the injury, take the shot, take the title.
Straight on headbutt with authority by the Mystic Muddbone. Closing back into the corner. Looked like an open throttle choke for a second there. Now definitely is.
Kilgore doesn't really seem to be anxious to get in there to stop that, though. Be careful.
Father Time gonna jump on a moped in a second.
You usually only see that old man move about that fast at dinner time. That's about it.
Hard splash and clothesline from the Mystic Muddbone on AJ Steele. Comes in off the ropes. Beautiful drop kick by Steele. Comes over. Does not hook the leg, however. One, no.
I guess you got a trick for me. I've got one for you. AJ Steele with the drop kick.
Nice deep arm drag takeover. Almost dragon-esque.
And this is not where you want to be because there is a lot of strength in those arms working over the joint of the arm and shoulder of Muddbone right now.
And don't forget the elbow right in the middle of that mix.
I don't see him on the elbow.
You turn the arm, the elbow's right there.
I was watching Father Time get in position. That's always an event itself.
One. That's all he got.
I don't worry. I didn't know if he only got one if we were still waiting on two.
Be sure to follow at GCW Pro Wrestling over on Twitter. Tag us, say hi, got pictures, love to find out about them. Hard whip into the corner.
You can also find that at GCWPro.com. Check out the website.
Splash and set. Muddbone rock, staggering his way over to the corner. And also at GCW Pro Wrestling on Instagram.
Hey, look at that.
You want to go tit for tat? We can. Up into the corner. Steele lines him up. Sets. Charges. No!
Telegraphed the move. Muddbone was waiting, and this is bad news for Steele. On the street, on the floor with Muddbone. Nobody comes out a winner there.
Muddbone is like a shark. The transformation is just instantaneous, and you can see wailing away on AJ Steele.
No, he's giving the fans right there front row an up close and personal view of this meeting.
Got a good picture yet, Amy? How you doing over there?
I guarantee she'll have a good picture before this is over. Get a good picture of AJ Steele. This may be the last time we see him if Muddbone has it.
Oh! Steele is rocked on the top of those steel steps.
I tell you, I have a lot of questions here. Is Mr.
Wait a minute.
May get one answered right about now. You'll see, that's
Mr. Tutwiler, I've got to sit back and say this from me to you, sir. You can do better than that. If you're going to take the time and get involved physically, go for the gusto just like that. Double sledge by Muddbone.
He didn't know where Kilgore was.
Does Kilgore know where Kilgore was?
Usually not, especially after 3:45.
Unless it's movie night.
He's usually in the juice early on movie night.
I remember he does like it when the Flintstones is being played.
Yeah, he was there when it was fun. But so let me ask you this: is Teddy Tutwiler going to be the manager of record of Muddbone right now?
Field goal, 3 points.
Has Muddbone joined the foundation?
I don't know. But I'm going to sit back and say this. I know Muddbone very well. This man, look, don't ever be fooled. The man is a mercenary. Remember, and I'm going to give you one to consider. As time goes by, off, set, splash. Turns around, floats in, hooks the...
There's a wake-up call.
Two.
Only two.
I'm going to give you this one to consider. This is the mercenary that is Muddbone.
Yes.
Kick to the midsection of AJ Steele. Muddbone lines up, sets, kick to the back. Muddbone tried on more than one occasion to cash in. Hard right hand by Steele, rocks Muddbone, make it another.
You said it all. Right hand, get in there and do your job, Kilgore.
Muddbone very quick to jump on the possibility for cashing in on a bounty that was on the head and career of Micah Taylor a while back.
Absolutely, he's not afraid of money.
You can't trust him either.
No, I'm not trying to trust him.
Beautiful!
But look at this. If you want somebody to do some damage and send a message, Muddbone's
One,
man.
two.
And I'm telling you, the only thing keeping the big gold off of Muddbone is management. He needs management. He needs leadership. He needs somebody to direct it. You know, to focus that carnage. That's what he needs. Tutwiler's the man for it. If this is the case, we may have a new champion. Either way, the winner gets Micah Taylor. Whoever's champion gets the privilege of facing Micah Taylor, and that's a job nobody wants. Look at AJ Steele firing back.
Wailing away, and Steele's going to town on Muddbone.
Get in there and break that up, Kilgore. Close fist. Do your job. Now he's biting. Now, Father Tom, boy, you're really being assertive there. You scared him.
Let there be no doubt. AJ Steele will cut a corner in a heartbeat, and if he doesn't cut it, he'll plow straight through. Oh,
yeah, he's in there with a man that'll cut a corner and fight fire with fire. How about that? AJ Steele resorted to biting, and here comes Bone. That run for cover, Kilgore. You may be dinner. Here we go. Bone sends him to the ropes. AJ off. Double club. And we're going to see if Kilgore can make it to 10. I doubt it.
I will not take that bet.
There's no way. We'll be here to Christmas waiting on the answer to that. All right, who wants it a little more? Does our champion AJ Steele want to come out the winner here tonight, or does Muddbone want to let everybody know he's a serious contender for that title?
Muddbone is definitely a serious contender for that title at any particular point in time. I'm actually quite surprised this is non-title. This was not done through my office.
Yeah, I would have thought this would have been for the championship. I really would have. There he is, Muddbone. Muddbone taking a little direction from Tutwiler. Did you see that?
Hard clotheslines.
Let's see if he received the message. Teddy gave him a little instruction.
Beautiful flying shoulder block. Takes down Muddbone.
There have been some bad instructions.
2.
That's the intensity of Muddbone to be able to kick out, because that was a high-impact flying shoulder by AJ Steele.
Yes, it was. For him to get that frame washed up, that is tremendous lower body strength. Sets was going for roll of the bones. No, back elbow by Steele, make it 2.
Power of Bone coming back and we're going to go for the finish. AJ fights out.
Brings him up. He is set.
How often do you see?
Down.
How often do you see somebody pick Muddbone up like that? Great job, great win.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the following match, your GCW Heavyweight Champion, AJ Steele.
Well, I'm glad to see it. Great win by AJ. Glad to see him as the champion. How about the, oh, wait a minute. There's no call for this. There is no call for this.
Mr. Tutwiler, you may have overstepped your boundaries.
He has no business putting his hands on a manager.
The manager has no business putting his hands on the champ.
Wait a minute. Just because you got fired, there's no call for this. The man was fired. He put you on the road because you didn't measure up, and this is how you're going to behave.
And there's a hard lesson to be learned.
You're in that ring holding that belt because of Teddy Tutwiler.
Brings him up.
Somebody needs to get out here and stop this.
The cock of the walk is about to be the cock of the crawl. Down and down hard.
Well, I like the way you do that to a manager. I like the way you do it to Muddbone.
I like the way Micah Taylor did a chair to the commissioner last.
Ladies and gentlemen, being escorted to ringside this evening by introducing first, weighing 242 pounds from Hawaii, the Hawaiian Hitman, Wicked Nemesis. His tag team partner from Texas, New Mexico, weighing 268 pounds, the man called Sawyer. They are the powers that be.
It's good to the ring back.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents in this match. Side of hell. They are the Sevenfold Saints.
The Sevenfold Saints. Escorted to the ring by the Wicked Nemesis. This will be for the Global Championship Wrestling Tag Team Championships. And for the 2015 JYD Memorial Tag Team Tournament Memorial Trophy.
This for the trophy, the bragging rights, and the gold. Tag Team Championship gold on the line in this match.
There's a lot more than gold on the line. The trophy, the belts, the bragging rights.
The powers that be versus the Sevenfold Saints. Your referee in this match, GCW Senior Official, Cosz.
Do not blink, you will miss something if you do. You have got a classic tag team in the Sevenfold Saints. The High Flyer and the Power Man, taking on the combination of two genuine powerhouses in Taylor and Sawyer.
See, what you don't understand about Taylor and Sawyer is that even though they haven't been partners very long, the battles that they've gone through with each other, you learn a lot about somebody when you go through the battles that they've gone through. And knowing your opponent the way that they do makes them a solid team in the ring.
Fast Eddie Lane, Mr. O'Hagan.
That's me.
Ringside with Global Championship Wrestling, the finals of the JYD Memorial Tag Team Tournament 2015 edition. The bragging rights, the trophy, and the gold all on the line. The GCW World Tag Team Championships being defended in this title match, in this match as well. You, my friend, no stranger to tag team gold. You, my friend, no stranger, I do believe, to holding the trophy in the JYD Memorial.
This is actually the first year in many a year that I haven't been in the JYD tournament. I had a partner for it, but apparently things got changed.
Need to pass along the information that was not passed along a little earlier. Because of the extent of the injury to a member of Next Gen, they were unable to continue in the tournament. When you see the match, you'll see what I'm talking about. A knee injury, very severe. You've had one of those before yourself.
Yes, I've had many injuries, couldn't you? I have a concussion right now.
I understand that concept, so let me just go ahead and say to Colt Calloway, brother, we hope the healing process is fast and true. Bell sounds and we are underway, but unfortunately because of the knee injury, Colt Calloway and Drew Adler, Next Gen, unable to continue in the JYD Memorial this year.
You know what, I really hate to see that because those two guys are, they're young, they're talented, and they would have brought something very big to the finals right here, but you hate to see anyone with an injury, so I wish him a speedy recovery.
Now this is something that I've got to break loose with real quick because let's go ahead and pull this back. It is no secret that Steve Stiles was an associate member of the Underground at one point and did train at the Underground Dojo. Clyde Braddock trained at the Underground Dojo and worked toward becoming an affiliate member of the Underground. And lo and behold, this has got to be a little bit confuzzling to a great degree. Went down, oh! And Taylor's turned it up a notch early.
Well, see, what you don't understand is Micah Taylor's taught them everything they know, but Micah Taylor didn't teach them everything he knows.
Yeah.
I mean, but you think about this. This is the second time that both of these teams have fought just tonight.
That's very true.
And both went through some very tough competition. I mean, the powers that be went through Dylan Cook and Leon the Bull Stresser. And those are two guys that, they're really coming up as a tag team.
Yes.
So it's an impressive victory for them. And I'll say this, the Total Justice, that's the first time I've seen them live in action here.
He's even in Tyler Gage.
I am extremely impressed with those guys.
Love to see those two guys back anytime. And of course, when they bring Amy Haven to ringside with them, young lady's got a great mind for wrestling.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a high energy team, and they've got a lot of talent and a lot of potential. And I really think that they're going to be some serious contenders for these tag titles in the very near future.
Going to the top wrist lock, Mad Dog Dan Sawyer right now. The Lord of the Limelight, Steven Stiles, after that offensive flurry. Stiles has been taking a lot of punishment early in this matchup, some from Taylor and some from Sawyer. Hard shoulder to the midsection by Mad Dog Dan Sawyer.
Well, what did you say? You said you got the classic high flyer and the classic powerhouse. So
yes.
What do? You slow down the high flyer.
And you made a perfect perfect statement one time when you were getting ready to go one-on-one with Stiles. Stiles at one point, of course, and still advertises the best drop kick ever, the BDE. You said you had the best sidestep ever, and that was a classic moment here in Global Championship Wrestling.
It is. I mean, he focuses a lot on the drop kick, and it's a devastating drop kick. I give him all the credit in the world. It is pinpoint accurate. Like that clothesline was pinpoint accurate.
And Braddock's not wanting to sit still for too long on that kind of shenanigans.
I think he just knocked a few fillings loose.
That's quite possible. And Taylor did it without a chair this time. I'm amazed. Hard clothesline. Sawyer on Stiles. Taylor gets the tag.
They are totally doing exactly what a tag team does. They have isolated Stiles. They have cut the ring in half. They are picking him apart bit by bit. The big guy's in the corner. Braddock's just waiting, but he just can't get in.
Nice quick kick, then going off with the forearm, clubbing force to the top of the back of Taylor. Now the tag to the power man, Braddock.
Of course, the minute I say he can't get in, then he gets in.
There you go. This is a moment I've been waiting on. Clyde Braddock, face to face, nose to nose with Micah Taylor in that ring.
You know, I've been in the ring with both these guys, and I'm going to go and say this. I'm going to limb. Braddock has been on the high horse lately with the winning of the Sevenfold Saints, but I think tonight's the night that they get a little bit of dose of reality on the pecking order here in GCW. I mean, I hate to say it, I mean, because...
Ooh!
And it's like that, just like that.
It's like a sledgehammer. And Braddock was neutralized that fast by Micah Taylor. You called that one.
Not only does he have the experience edge, but he knows everything they know because he taught it to him.
Braddock having trimmed down quite a bit and, of course, changed a lot of his game plan inside the squared circle. Sawyer shoots it straight to the midsection.
You're talking about trimming down. Look at Mad Dog.
Yeah.
He is lean. This man, he is toning up. He is moving better than he's ever moved in the ring. I mean, when we were tagging, he was faster and stronger than he's ever been. I mean, he's really hitting his prime right now.
Tag made. Count of 5 to get one man out.
Those kidney shots right there, that'll put a hurt on you, I promise you that.
They will. And Braddock fighting back. Can he pop in? Belly to belly. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, no. And
just like that. Again, you've got to stay on a man like Micah Taylor.
Yes, you have to. I have watched this man have wars inside that ring.
It's not a one and done with him. You can't just hit him with a big move and expect that it's going to be an easy win. You go for the move, you go for the pin, then you know what? You stay on him. You stay on him and stay on him and stay on him until he can't breathe. You smother him. That's the only way to take down someone like Micah Taylor.
Braddock trying to fire back, and Sawyer still firing at the head, trying to disorient Braddock. Now down goes Braddock after the headbutt. And we're this far into the match, and the do-rag has stayed in place.
Yeah, I mean, you know what that means? He's not breaking a sweat. They haven't even switched into their second gear yet. They are coasting right now.
Sawyer, once again, hard right hands and the headbutt on the Grand Design. Clyde Braddock, one half of the GCW Tag Team Champions.
What does it say that the best tag team in GCW, the Sevenfold Saints, they've proved they're the tag team champions.
Yes.
And they're being dismantled right now by the powers that be.
I will give credit where credit is due. You've got a tremendous wealth of information and knowledge, power, strength, and everything else that goes into making a great tag team with Sawyer and Taylor. But I'm going to sit back and say to you the same thing that I said to the Cosz in a previous matchup.
Shave your beard.
Nice snap suplex by Taylor. No, Braddock still got something left in the tank. I know for fact. You've seen it. Taylor and Sawyer have been bitter enemies before. How far can they trust each other? How far can they take the powers that be? Or have they actually found a way to put it all behind them now?
Like I said, you know, you fight someone long enough, eventually it turns into something besides hate. It turns into almost a mutual respect of the limits that you can push someone. And I think that's what we've seen. We've seen two guys that have pushed each other, and it's gotten to the point now where they just have a mutual respect, and they're going to work with that.
Now, amazingly enough, Stiles actually looking to try to get the crowd in behind Clyde Braddock to help get the energy back in his system. A little bit of a strange turn of events on this one.
I gotta be honest with you, I'm a little bit jealous that I'm not in this match right now. I really wanted to get my hands back on those tag titles, and I really wanted to hold that trophy again.
The grand design, Clyde Braddock looking to get it back going, trying to rally, trying to get the blood flow, trying to get the auction back into play, getting back up. Taylor still looking to try to turn him into a human pretzel. Sets comes back over. Again, Braddock able to block it. Sets brings him up and over. Hard suplex. Down goes Taylor.
But look at it. I told you, you don't give him a second.
You can't let him breathe.
As soon as he hit that, he had the ring awareness to know to lay on Braddock. Keep him from the tag. That's what ring awareness and experience does for you. It was a natural instinct to stop him.
Very true. From the Pell City Civic Center in Pell City, Alabama, the finals of the 2015 JYD Memorial Tag Team Tournament, the powers that be, Mad Dog Dan Sawyer, Micah Taylor, managed by the Cosz, Robert Cosper, taking on the current reigning and defending GCW Tag Team Champions, the Sevenfold Saints, Clyde Braddock, Stiles, managed by the Oracle of Ominous, the Wicked Nemesis.
And you know what? This isn't just a tag team match. Look at outside the ring. You've got Robert Cosper and the Wicked Nemesis. Those are two variables that I wouldn't even want to even try to comprehend.
Tag made, Stiles is in. Clothesline takes down Taylor. House of Fire in play by the Lord of the Limelight, Stiles. Swing, nailed, Sawyer, and there goes the do-rag. Nice leg lariat, partially blocked by Taylor. Taylor comes back over, brings him up.
And
Exploder.
that stops that.
Hooks the leg, 1, 2, no. Braddock was trying to make his way into the ring, and he is obviously weary. Trying to get his head back together. However, Stiles right back on it, clubbing forearms to the back.
I think we've just lost control.
Brings him up. Sawyer making his way over to see if he can defuse the situation.
Sawyer is holding Taylor's leg. They can't get him off of that power ball.
Wonk!
That was smart. They can't hit the big power bomb if he's holding his leg. That's genius.
And we've got a stare down outside the ring right now as well. Splash in. Taylor, no. Taylor reverses BDE. Oh my God, he got the...
That is not good news for the Saints. I'm just going to tell you.
Stiles hit Braddock with the drop kick. Kowano is checking on Braddock. Wait a minute. Sawyer with the chain.
Chain to the back. This just went from bad to worse for the Saints. End of days. I'm going to go ahead and say end of match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the following match.
We got a brawl outside the ring. Robert Cosby and Wicked Nemesis are going at it. They are fist fighting outside the ring. This is going crazy. These guys are fighting outside the ring.
The winners of the following match. And
they are going at it.
Memorial Tag Team Tournament winners and your new GCW Tag Team Champions, the powers that be.
And they're just going to let them fight. This is... Welcome to GCW. This is getting out of hand. And Spiral has made his way to the ring.
Very professional.
This is really cute. Got Mr. Potato right there. And the best kept secret.
You want a challenge? Well, I'm standing right here, baby. I'm standing right here. I ain't going nowhere. Mr. Potato over there said the underground is dead. The underground ain't going nowhere. As long as I'm standing, the underground.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the winners of this match, the winners of the 2015 JYD Memorial Tag Team Tournament and your new GCW World Tag Team Champions, the Powers That Be.
This has been a crazy night in Pell City, Alabama, and then some.
You know, I want to say that this is a horrible thing to have happen, but honestly, Sparrow and AJ came out here. This is not their match, and the tag match is over. I mean,
The tag match was over, true.
There's no reason for them to even come out here. This would not have happened if they wouldn't have come out here.
For right now, they've proven their point and then some. The Sevenfold Saints have fallen. What's going to happen with Spiral? What's going to happen with AJ Steele? But tonight, it goes to the Powers That Be.